Hello everybody, Jeff Gibby over at Metastack. I hope you're doing well today. Today, I'm going to demo the new MicroQuant Trender Pro product, and I'm very excited to show it to you. So, thanks for watching the video. All right, now that we've got that intro out of the way, thanks for watching the video today. I hope you enjoy it. I'm very excited about it. And just to kind of give you a little bit of background on the product, if you're familiar with value charts, it's been a wildly successful program that was developed by this company called by the name of MicroQuant. MicroQuant's been partners of Metastock for a number of years now. If you've ever watched the webinars that we've done with either Thomas Wood or Dave Aquino or Drew Day, you're going to be familiar with kind of the way they like to talk. The bottom line, MicroQuant is a group of very, very smart traders that like to develop technology that they in some cases patent, but in all cases is very, very unique to what they're doing. And today, what I'm going to show you is their newest work, what they've been working on, and it's called MicroQuant Trender Pro 2.0. And we're going to talk a little bit about how it's worked. In a nutshell, it is designed to kind of keep you into a trend. And here's a picture of the box for it. I actually really like this box. But I want to give you an idea of what is actually going on with the MQ Trender Pro. So one of the main things that they actually do, and one of the kind of the keys to the technology is what they've done is they've simplified trend identification and color coded it. So you can see here on the graphics that I've made is they've got areas that are strongly bearish, neutral, and strongly bullish, and they'll identify and label those on the chart. As part of the kind of the newer versions of it, they've also added a neutral bearish and a neutral bullish. So what you end up getting is you get a very, very good indication of whether you're in a strong bear trend, or if you're in a strong bull trend, or if you're anywhere in between, whether it's neutral bullish or strongly neutral or neutral bearish. So, and all of that's color coded, so it's very, very easy to assimilate and to kind of look at and to use. In addition to that, they have some special color codings that they use. If you're getting into an extended bullish trend or an extended bearish trend, it's going to start to highlight the bars a bit of a different color, just to warn you that the trend is maybe getting a little bit stale and that you should be a little bit more protective of your stops. And in addition to that, they have what they call their golden bars, which are very, very special identifications of entry signals. And I'm going to kind of show you how those work as well. What I kind of wanted to start with is to actually show you kind of on a chart. This is a chart that actually was created by the Trender Pro, the folks over at MicroQuant. And you can kind of see, if you're looking at this chart, how things are kind of identified. If you're trading this, and let's say that you're up kind of in this area right here, you might be kind of getting a little bit concerned that you're getting a little bit overextended, but at this point, it's actually going to be telling you that you're right now in a bullish zone, and very, very specifically using language of a bullish zone. Now, as it continued to kind of go into this extreme bullish zone, it did get into kind of the special overextended areas that I was kind of talking about. That's why they start painting this in a gray bar. And at that point, you're going to kind of want to get more protective. If you've been trading for a while, markets can stay overbought or oversold for a very, very long time. So just because something gets into an overbought area, as long as it's still going up, you probably want to kind of stay in that trade. But just kind of be a little bit more defensive about what you're doing and the positions that you're taking. So I do want to kind of show you how this works in the software as well. I'm going to do that in a second. I do want to kind of talk a little bit about what's included though as well. So in addition to just the highlights, you're going to get the expert advisor. The expert advisor is going to actually kind of do all that color coding for you. It's actually going to give you buy and sell methodologies that you can use with it. And it's going to include a number of scans. And I think, as opposed to kind of just talking to you in a PowerPoint about how this works and how this can be implemented, I actually want to go into a chart and actually show it to you very, very quickly. So I've actually prepared, and I've got a chart of Apple ready to go. So right here, let's go ahead and kind of bring it over so you can see it. And I'm gonna, for the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and take this commentary out. We'll come back to it. Now let's go ahead and turn off the commentary for now though, so we can just talk a little bit about the color coding. So as we were saying right here before, this is a chart of Apple. And what I've done is I've attached the white template to this chart. So we're looking right now at a daily increment. If I was just going to kind of look at Apple today, I could tell you right now, we're in a very, very bullish phase because that's why we've got the bright green. Okay. In addition to that, here we had a bit of a neutral bullish phase. You can see that with the green, and we kind of a little bit of a kind of an indecisive or a neutral bar here. Well, this is very, very visual. You can easily identify it. But in case you have questions, there is a commentary that's available. And what I can do is I can actually pull up that commentary. So I'm going to go view expert commentary. And as soon as I do that, you're going to notice that I'm going to kind of pin it to the last bar right here. So right now, this bar basically is the day that we're analyzing with this expert advisor commentary. And this right now is just going to tell you exactly what's going on in this stock. So right now it's strongly bullish, okay, indicating that we are likely to move higher. This can indicate that the market will continue moving higher. Watch for signs that the market may be losing energy or moving back to neutral or bullish. So right now we're strongly bullish. We expect this to continue to go up, okay? You'll notice back here, we had a bit of one of those golden bars I was talking about. And if I want to identify that on the chart, or I want to see what that means, I can actually move this commentary signal back to that golden bar. And just I move this triangle over, and what you see is it says there's a bullish golden bar. The market is pulling back from a bullish extreme and presenting a golden bar. This indicates a pullback, typically after a strong bullish move. When encountering a golden bar, try to assess whether this is a temporary pullback or if it's signaling the end of a current run and that a more significant reversal cycle. One way to manage a golden bar is to do this and this. And, I'm not going to necessarily read this all out loud to you, but it's explaining it very, very well. You'll also notice it's also giving you a bullish golden trail, okay, and explaining that to you as well, okay. It's still bullish, and we're anticipating a rise in prices, which is exactly what happened after this came in onto the bar. Okay, you'll notice right here we have a little bit of a darker green bar, and just as the color coding suggested from the thing a little bit ago, that means that we're right now neutral to bullish, and we expect the market to continue, or the Apple in this case, to continue to go up, but watch for signs that the market may be losing energy. Okay, you'll notice right here we have a L entry. Okay, and there are a number of different patterns that you might get. You see long exits, long trails, short exits, etc., as they come in. But all of these are identified and highlighted in the chart for you. So if we look at that long entry, we can kind of see exactly what it says. It's going to tell you a long entry signal has been signaling, indicating that this might be a possible long entry opportunity. A long entry would be more opportune if we're on a pullback with an outlook. So it's telling you what it sees, and it's telling you also what you can look for with your eyes. Okay, and it does a really, really good job of it. Also included with this is the MQ momentum, which is a MACD-like oscillator. When they were creating the Trender Pro, they said, we considered using maybe MACD, and we'd be happy to use MACD, but MQ momentum works so much better as a way to kind of signal trades. And so they decided to include this as part of the Trender Pro package, and it'll be applied to all of the templates. If you're not familiar with it, but you know how to read a MACD, it's very, very similar. What I've noticed is in using MQ momentum instead of MACD is it's a lot more, let's say, resilient and a lot more responsive to price, and gives a lot cleaner entry signals. On the bottom, you'll notice that there's bullish and bearish signals, and it's going to tell you whether you're in a bullish phase or a bearish based on what these trend ribbons are saying right here at the very bottom. Another visual confirmation, if you would, of what's going on. So I think that's a pretty good overview of how the expert advisor works, how the templates work, how everything kind of displays on the chart. The other thing I kind of wanted to just talk about is, of course, we included scanning with the product. So I think scanning is one of the best features of our award-winning MetaStock program. I personally love the ability to go through thousands and thousands of securities and just get rid of all the crap, focus on what has an opportunity. And by doing so, I can focus on what has an opportunity and not just like going through chart after chart after chart after chart. I want to get rid of that. I want to focus on what has a good opportunity. And of course, if you're familiar with MetaStock, and even if you're not, you can get to the Power Console here. If you click on this P, it's going to open up the Power Console. And there are a number of different scans you can get to. You've got the new short entry, the bear surges, the bear surge breakout 10 bar, the bear surge breakout 5 bar, the new long entries, the bull surge breakout 10 bar, and the bull surge breakout 5 bar. All of these scans are very, very good. I particularly like the breakout 5 bars. So we can go ahead and kind of set these to run. I'm going to just basically start it against the S&P 500, look for any signals that actually exist in the marketplace, and it's just going to come back. I just hit the go button, and it's going to come back with a report that shows me, out of all of the stocks that we've scanned through, which ones have that particular signal. So let me go ahead and close this out real quick. And we'll get to, so right here, what we've got is out of the S&P 500, what we've got is just the 3 that have, there's Baker Hughes, Fisher Serve, and Sempra Energy. All of those had a new short entry today. And I could look at the 5 days and the 10 days. Again, I've gone through and done all of the scans against the S&P 500, and now I'm just focusing on what actually works, what actually makes sense, and that kind of stuff. So that's in a nutshell the product. It's great. You're going to get the indicators. Only MQ momentum is actually plotted. The other indicators actually help everything work in the background. You've got the expert advisor. That expert advisor is going to give you the highlights, the symbols, the trend ribbon. You can set up alerts so that it actually pops up an alert or sends you an email. It's going to give you that expert commentary to kind of break everything down there. And of course, it's going to give you the scanning. Value charts has been extremely popular. I'm really excited to kind of release the MQ Trender Pro 2.0 out. It's going to include a user guide that's a very, very detailed user guide, some templates to kind of help you plot everything. It's normally available. The MQ Trender Pro is $14.95. And like all of the products we have, we're going to back that with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So that $14.95 is a one-time cost. You pay for it, you own it forever. If you're not happy with it, if you don't think it's really taking your trading to the next level, that's why we offer a guarantee on it. It's the perfect risk reward for you as a trader. In any case, if you have questions, if you want to kind of look at some more charts, give us a call, 800-882-3040 or www.metastock.com/saleschat, or click on the links below. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if there's anything we can do to help you. Happy trading, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll see you in the next one.